We're going to read our Torah reading for this week. The whole full reading is Leviticus 9:1 to Leviticus 11:47. But right now we're reading Leviticus 9. If you want to open up your scriptures and read there with me, Leviticus 9. And we start off. And it happened on the 8th day, Moses called for Aaron and for his sons and for the elders of Israel. And he said to Aaron, take a calf to yourself, a son of a herd, for a sin offering, and a ram for a burnt offering, and ones without blemish, and bring them before Yah. And speak to the sons of Israel, saying, take a kid of the goats for a sin offering, and a calf and a lamb, sons of a year, ones without blemish, for a burnt offering, and a bull and a ram for a peace offering, to sacrifice before Yah, and a food offering mixed with oil, for today Yah will be seen. So we're looking at the different sacrifices and the instructions that go along with the sacrifices. But remember, when it says, for today Yah will be seen, nobody could see his face. And we could look at this in several different ways. What will be revealed as he'll be seen with these sacrifices? Verse 5 says, and they took that which Moses had commanded to the front of the tent of the meeting, and the entire congregation drew near and stood before Yah. And Moses said, this is the thing that Yah has commanded it. The glory of Yah shall appear to you. And Moses said to Aaron, draw near to the altar and make your sin offering and your burnt offering, and make atonement for yourself and for the people, and make the offering of the people and atone for them, as Yah has commanded. And Aaron drew near to the altar and killed the calf of the sin offering, which is for himself. And Aaron's sons brought the blood near to him, and he dipped his finger in the blood and put it on the horns of the altar, and he poured out the blood at the base of the altar. Remember, everybody, as I take a break, we have sacrifices, we have blood, and we have instructions. Verse 10 says, and the fat of the kidneys and the lobe of the liver of the sin offering he burned with incense on the altar, as Yah has commanded Moses. Verse 11, and he burned the flesh and the skin with the fire, and the outside of the camp, at the outside of the camp, and he killed the burnt offering, and Aaron's sons presented the blood to him, and he sprinkled it on the altar all around. And they presented to him the burnt offering by its pieces, and the head, and he burned them with incense on the altar. And he washed the inward parts and the legs, and burnt them as incense for the burnt offering on the altar. And he brought the offering of the people. And look, the he-goat of the sin offering, which is for people, and killed it, and made it a sin offering like the first. And he brought the burnt offering and offered it according to the ordinance. And he brought the food offering and filled it, his hand from it, and burned it as incense on the altar, besides the burnt offering of the morning. And he killed the bull and the ram, and a sacrifice of the peace offering, which are for the people, and Aaron's sons presented the blood to him, and he sprinkled it on the altar all around. And the fat of the bull and the ram, and the fat tail, and the covering, and the kidneys, and the lobe above the liver. And they set the fat on the breast, and he burned as incense the fat on the altar. And Aaron waved the breast and the right leg, and a wave offering before Yah, as Moses had commanded. And Aaron lifted up his hands towards the people and he blessed them, and came down from the offering of sin offering, and the burnt offering, and the peace offering. And Moses and Aaron went into the tabernacle of the congregation, and they came out and blessed the people, and the glory of Yah appeared to the people. All right, it says, after they did all this, the glory of Yah appeared to the people. You see, when it said in the verse we read in verse 5, it says, today Yah will be seen. Yah will be seen. And now here we go to verse 23. The glory of Yah appeared to the people. The glory of Yah appeared to the people. And a fire came, verse 24, and a fire came from before Yah and consumed the burnt offering and the fat on the altar. And all the people saw and cried out and fell on their faces. So that's the end of this verse. We're going to read more in this Torah reading this coming week as we read chapter 10 tomorrow. Praise Yah. Praise Yah for his holy Torah. And remember, we're in a feast of unleavened bread right now, everybody. So keep eating that unleavened bread every day. It's according to the word. Until then, everybody, have a blessed day. Yah be with you all this day and always. And shalom, shalom.